A trail of blood that's now a month old could be the new evidence forensic experts need to solve a brutal beating case. News 13's Alex Tomlin reports on a real-life episode of CSI unfolding in Santa Fe.
He was pummeled.
Johnny Montoya was soaked in blood when officers found him brutally beaten after a brawl last month. But investigators couldn't find any blood outside this bar in Santa Fe where they first thought it happened. That's because it didn't happen there.
Actually received some fresh information this morning, drove out there and found a blood trail.
These tiny cones down the street show where the fight actually happened and the path Montoya walked to his home a few blocks away. Investigators say it's an amazing and lucky find 4 weeks after the fact.
The weather has been helping us because there hasn't been any rain, and the sun has literally baked the blood into the concrete.
They took samples of the blood and are now crossing their fingers.
Best case scenario, it belongs to both our victim, Mr. Montoya, and our suspect, Mr. Crum, because now we can put them together at that scene.
Jeffrey Crum is no stranger to Santa Fe PD. When witnesses placed him at the bar, he told investigators that he and Montoya exchanged words outside, but he walked away. He then claims Montoya attacked him down the street, and he fought back with his keys. Investigators say Crum had no injuries. They also think he was armed with something much scarier than keys.
Because of the injuries that Mr. Montoya received, it does not appear that this is a self-defense issue.
Montoya, meanwhile, has just been taken out of a medically induced coma. His skull was fractured and pieces punctured his brain. He's the only other witness, and right now,
he's not verbal at this time.
In Santa Fe, Alex Tomlin, KRQE News 13.
And it will be weeks before test results are back on the blood. Crum, meanwhile, is jailed on $1 million bond.